Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 29th, 2024. This is for Aries. Last shuffle coming out for Aries. Let's see what's going on, Aries. Now we have letting go and we have hidden motivations. So I do see that some of you may be in a space where you're not confident about letting something go. Like it's like I want to let something go, or I know that in order for me to go in this door of opportunity, I have to let something go. A lot of excuse my throat. A lot of you may not realize that um, there's some connection. Some of you may feel like there's a connection still in a situation, and it's difficult to let go. I just see it's very difficult. You got to let go of the negative thinking. There's something about the pain of ending something. Like there's mental anguish about surrounding letting something or someone go. But there's like an intuition here that's you may feel like it's intuition that's telling you don't let it go yet, don't stop yet. I see a struggle here, a very strong. It's very strong. Some of you may feel like karma is attached. Okay, like if I let go of someone or something, then I'm going to suffer. I'm going to be in a situation where it's like I'm going to be in pain. So like a lot of you, this is a person that you're supposed, that you're like you feel in your spirit, I got to let this go. I got to walk away from this person. A lot of you may be struggling with it. Okay. And Five of Wands over the whole reading shows a struggle, but it also shows like conflict, problems, arguments, arguments. Okay. It's very difficult to tell based on what you're seeing whether or not your decision or your feelings are correct. That much is very clear. They're showing that everything is connected, which means um, that if you feel that you should end something or walk away from something because it's too much of a challenge, um, success is on the other side of letting something like that go. There, with the Eight of Swords, High Priestess, Ten of Wands, and Justice with letting go. This is about saying, I'm thinking very negatively about something. If I feel like I'm trapped in a bad situation where I'm overworked, underpaid, some of you, that's the energy. I'm overworked, I'm not getting anything out of this. But at the same time, and then there's no balance, right? I'm just killing myself for something or someone. And I'm also shedding this would also say like I'm not even like I'm lowering my standards for this situation or this person. So it's like I have to let go of something that I feel is throwing me off balance. But then there's this side that may say to you, if I let this go, I might be suffering later because what if there's something good here and I'm telling myself it's bad. I'm running as soon as a problem comes up. I'm just jumping ship. So hidden motivations with Two of Swords and a Page of Swords says that it's because you're confused that you're not confident in this feeling of like, I do need to let something go. You may still feel like there's a connection there. There's something in this still, right? I do see a connection, but I also see that when it's overwhelming, right, and there's a struggle, they're showing that you could be successful in it, but you're going to have to either let go of one or two things, either let go of the whole objective or the person, or let go of the negative thoughts, because they're showing that you feel like you're lowering your standards and that um, it's just interesting. Lowering your standards, and then you're not sure what you're observing. Something about what you see versus what you feel is different. You feel like maybe I should let this go, but then what you're seeing is that maybe I shouldn't let this go, or it's opposite. What you're seeing is like I should really let this go, but your feeling is saying no, it's not what I think it is. Either way, there's a lot of pain or a fear of loss in the end of all of this. Conflict. There's a conflict. I cannot make this up. The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. The conflict is that you've come too far for to walk away. Kind of vibe. I've come too far, right? I've built something in this. There's something in this. Like I put time in this. I put effort into this. I have. There's something. There's a structure already. I can't just walk away from the land now. Um, I do see a connection though, which is interesting. Ace of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles with milestone. You would have eventually reached this point in this situation, and this point would be: do you start fresh or do you keep pushing? So there's a decision to be made, and a lot of this decision, or just in general, a lot of this situation, this conflict, has to do with the fact that there's something there that connects you. There's potential, right? And they're saying that this is a test. So do you keep pushing or do you throw in the towel? But if you throw in the towel, you can't blame anyone. You can't turn back and go, well, it's their fault that I walked away, or this is the fault of this situation or this program or this place. How they did it is why I walked away. It has to be your decision. And it has to be a decision based on your standards. What are you willing to deal with? What are you willing to do to balance the scales in this situation? Negative or not, what are you willing to do to keep something together? Because there is potential, there is a connection, but Spirit's like, you can't continue to push forward and then it's you're blaming anyone else, or you're turning to other people and going, or other things, and saying, well, this is why I'm here, is because of this, is because of that. It has to be because of you. And that's where they're saying you have to let go of the negative thoughts of this, focusing on work or responsibilities that are not your own. You have to let that go, or you have to let the whole situation go. It's either or. I hope this makes sense, because I'm like, what in the world? But they're showing it's a test. Do you keep pushing, or do you throw in the towel? And if you throw in the towel, you can't later on be like, I should never have done it. You can't. A regret cannot be attached to this, or blaming someone else cannot be attached to this. So it's time to make a choice. And it may be difficult to make a choice, because what you see versus what you feel are two different things, and it's making it very hard. So it's important not to allow yourself to analyze the situation to death. It's also important not to focus on the conflict of the situation in general, but focus on your standards. Per your standards, is this something you can continue to fight for, stand behind, work towards? I know this sounds very. I'm like, I don't know, Aries. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Pisces. Those are the main signs. But we also have Aquarius and Gemini, another Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. The only two signs I don't see are Cancer and Scorpios, Cancer and Scorpio. So, you could primarily be dealing with those two signs. Otherwise, you could be a Pisces Aries cusp or an Aries Taurus cusp, dealing with a Taurus Gemini cusp. We have Leo Virgo, Virgo Libra, and Sagittarius Capricorn, Capricorn Aquarius, Aquarius Pisces. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.